Ardianto, and I'm from the engine department. And now I'm going to share about my reading with the title Performance of Engine Room Watch. The performance of the engine room watch entails all watchkeeping engineer to be aware of their duties. When I was an engineer at sea, every senior watchkeeper had their own particular duties to be carried out during their engine room watch as well as the normal watchkeeping on. The position of chief engineer officer is a responsible one, from the most junior engineer through the senior engineer to the chief engineer, who has the ultimate overall responsibility for the efficient, safe operation of the engine room, main engine, and auxiliary plant. The following section give insight to the watchkeeper duties, with the first section giving an overview of the equipment contained within the engine room, propeller tunnel, and steering gear. Overview of a ship engineer room. The watchkeeping engineer should be familiar with the layout of the engine room. From the top place, the contain the cylinder head to the stand blade and the end of the propulsion. We start outside the engine room, right up the steering gear that are accessible from a duvet, rubber, and sailor door. Here the large horizontal hydraulic ram can be seen operating the rotary small bore, copper pipes, and telemeter, sending signal from the bridge wheel to the ram servo motor. Entering the engine room and down the top plate, we find the cylinder head, where the exhaust gas outlet along with the fuel injector cooling water temperature should be noted. The air star valve supply pipes should fail restricted cool. Any sign of excess temperature could signify a leaking air star valve, requiring immediate investigation. Same thing goes for the relief valve outlet piping. Any excess temperature signifying a leaking refill valve or the relief valve batterings, just lifting and shooting, and again require investigation. Next level down is turbo blower being located and the back of the engine. They are supplied from the exhaust gas manifold, various temperature and pressure to check. Next, or same level at the front of the engine, we find the fuel pump, if not common rail, scavenging door, and scavenging drain to the slot tank. From here is the main switchboard, if not incorporated into the control room. Check generator as load. Lube and fuel oil centrifugal room, workshop, and store usually on this level, as well a day tanks for generator. Next level down takes used to be bottom plates. Walking along this, check temperature of crankcase door and cylinder loop oil supply pump operation. Walk around generator checking temperature as well as the calculating pump operation. Launch at the control station. If not in control room, glance at the main control board various keys. Pass the through block a shaft bearing the truck with water track door into the tunnel. Here the shaft bearing should be checked by hand for upper temperature and oil level in the glass of supply. Finally, when you can go no further, you are at the steering blade. A little trickle of water dripping into the steering wheel as well the gland is being cooled and lubricated. The primary duties of a watchkeeping engineer are to patrol the various stations noted above and ensure the components are working at optimum pressure and temperature. This should then be logged at the end of each watch is engine room log and signed with time and that of engineers. It used to be the duty of a junior watchkeeper to copy this into the chief's logbook. Being located in the engineer office, the accommodation. However, I preferred to copy this information across myself as a cold spot and anomalies erased this way. The steering gear should be checked at the end of each watch after handing over the watch to the oncoming engineer. The additional duties and responsibilities can be shared among the senior watchkeeper as follows. Chief Engineer. Overall responsibility for engine room. Does not normally keep a watch. Second engineer. Engineer is a engineer in charge of 4 8 watch, responsible for maintenance of steering gear, responsible for HVAC and cold storage fridge equipment, responsible for the main engine planet maintenance, responsible for carrying out IP checks, throttling indicator cars on main engine. Third engineer. Engineer on charge of 12 apa engineer?
12.
Hah?
12.
Engineer on charge of 12 4 watch. Responsible for power generation maintenance and overhaul. Responsible for wash heat boiler plant. Fourth engineer. Engineer in charge of 8 12 watch. Responsible for maintenance of fuel and lube oil, centrifugal and filter. Responsible for maintenance of air compressor. Responsible for daily sounding or leg of fuel oil bunker. Electrical engineer. Responsible for upkeep of all electrical plant within the engine room, deck and accommodation. Junior engineer. Usually one junior engineer per watch to assist the second and senior engineer in watch keeping and allocate duties. Responsible for regular checking temperature and pressure of component in the main engine, diesel generator and auxiliary equipment and entering them into the engine room logbook. Checking and replenishment of air vessel, checking and pumping of bridges. Thank you for listening and